Understanding yo-yo dieting and its connection to restrictive diets. Yo-yo dieting is a cycle in which individuals lose weight through restrictive diets, only to regain it, and often more, when they resume regular eating patterns. This cycle persists because restrictive diets work against the body's natural defense mechanisms, which are designed to protect us from perceived threats like starvation or nutrient deprivation. When we dramatically reduce calorie intake or eliminate entire food groups, the body responds by activating survival mechanisms that lower metabolism and disrupt hormonal regulation in an effort to conserve energy and preserve vital functions. These hormones, our body's messengers, play crucial roles in regulating appetite, energy levels, and mood. For instance, restrictive dieting often leads to a drop in leptin, the hormone responsible for signaling satiety, making it harder to feel full and more likely to experience cravings. Simultaneously, levels of ghrelin, the hormone that stimulates hunger, may increase, intensifying the body's urge to seek food. Cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, can also rise in response to calorie restriction, increasing fat storage, particularly around the abdomen, as part of the body's effort to guard against perceived famine. This hormonal disruption contributes to feelings of hunger, fatigue, and emotional instability, making it difficult to maintain restrictive diets in the long term. By ignoring the body's natural signals, restrictive diets can cause more harm than good. When individuals return to regular eating habits, the body may continue to store energy as fat in anticipation of another period of scarcity. This protective mechanism often leads to a regain of lost weight, and sometimes even more, resulting in a frustrating cycle that is both physically and emotionally exhausting. Additionally, focusing on calorie restriction over nutrient quality can lead to nutrient imbalances, further compromising health and leaving the body ill-equipped to function optimally. The physical and psychological impacts of yo-yo dieting. Physiologically, restrictive dieting causes a decrease in metabolic rate as the body attempts to conserve energy due to limited fuel availability. This slowed metabolism makes it harder to maintain weight loss over time, increasing the likelihood of weight regain. Psychologically, the repeated cycle of weight loss and regain can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and a diminished sense of self-worth, which are compounded when one feels a loss of control around food. Over time, these patterns can disrupt the body's natural hunger and fullness cues, making it challenging to trust one's own body signals and contributing to a strained relationship with food. Breaking the cycle with a balanced approach. Adopting a balanced approach to eating, which includes a variety of foods and emphasizes moderation over restriction, can help break the cycle of yo-yo dieting. Shifting from quick-fix diets to nourishing the body with nutrient-dense foods allows individuals to rebuild trust in their body's cues and fosters a healthier, more sustainable relationship with food. Rather than seeing food as something to restrict or control, this approach encourages us to view food as a source of nourishment and enjoyment, allowing for flexibility without guilt. This balanced perspective also supports hormonal equilibrium and metabolic stability, making it easier to maintain a healthy weight over time. Reflecting on my journey with yo-yo dieting. In my journey, I've witnessed firsthand the toll that yo-yo dieting can take on both physical and mental health. The cycle of restriction and regain is taxing on the body and creates lasting impacts on self-perception and one's relationship with food. Shifting my focus from restrictive dieting to a more balanced, sustainable approach has taught me that wellness is about working with the body, not against it. Embracing moderation and listening to my body's needs has allowed me to cultivate a healthier relationship with food, free from the constraints of strict rules. An invitation to embrace balance and self-compassion. We encourage you to consider stepping away from restrictive diets and instead embracing a balanced approach to eating. Listen to your body's needs, nourish it with a variety of nutrient-rich foods, and practice self-compassion throughout your journey. Remember, achieving and maintaining a healthy weight is a gradual process that involves nurturing both body and mind. By approaching wellness with kindness and flexibility, you cultivate a healthier, more sustainable relationship with food and ultimately with yourself.